The cabin door has been closed, and the fasten seatbelt light is now on. It would help if I turned my camera on. Oh well, hang on a minute. There we go. Welcome in, everybody. What do you know? I forgot to turn the camera on. Happy Tuesday. How's everyone doing today? Babs, thank you for that first time chat. I appreciate that. How are you today? Back end, welcome back. Let's see here. Let me scroll back up to the top. Bone Loose was first this morning, first in chat before stream even started with a server command. How you doing, Bone Loose? Good to see you this morning. And then we've got Super Typhon also in here. Super Typhon was second. What's up, Super Typhon? How are you doing? Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday to you as well. And then Tight Backhand, thank you for joining this morning. Good to see you again, my friend. Good to see you again. Babs, thank you again for that first time chat. How are you doing today? Are you a flight simmer? If so, and this goes to anybody that's out there, everyone's welcome to jump in and fly along with us today. Oh, dude, yeah, I forgot you got a 2 weeks holiday. That's awesome. So everyone's always welcome to fly along with us. No rules, just flight. Fly what you want to and fly how you want to. Today's one of those very rare times when there's no beginning airport though. So the flight plan, if you loaded it in, is actually going to start you at like 9,000 feet in the air. So what I did, I went ahead and slewed down to the ground and shut my plane off. So I'm starting cold and dark. But you do what you do. You do you. You do you, boo. What's up, Merides? What's going on, Merides? How are you doing? You're just chilling before work. So I'm streaming before work, Babs. On Monday and Tuesday, I don't have to be to work until 1 p.m. So that gives me the opportunity to stream in the morning. So got a lot of amazing streamers already in here. Got a lot of amazing streamers. So Bone Loose is a streamer, as well as Tight Backend. And Merides is another streamer as well. Swan, how are you doing? Merides, I hope it was good. So Merides is a tower controller in VATSIM over on her channel. Y'all, I put her right up there with the best. She is an amazingly kind, very patient tower controller. I love her streams. Go check out Merides. Go give her a follow. Type back in. Thank you. I appreciate that very, very much. It was a fun time last night. You tried a VR ATC last night. It didn't work well, but you did a V. Oh, you were doing virtual reality? Nice. Oh yeah. I forgot I had this shirt on. Oh yeah. What's up, Viper? Morning, welcome on in. Swan, how are you guys doing? Oh no, no, Bone Loose. So I switched servers. To US East. I posted a message for you, but you may not have seen it. So I am on US East server today. I switched. Swan, I hope you and the family are doing well. Oh, you're on US East and it's still not working? It works well in concept, but there's a stutter that made controlling difficult. Oh, that's too bad. Cajun Blade, how are you? Good morning back to you, my friend. Good to see you this morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Last night you did a Kit Fox and some people landed an A320 on top of a mountain. What? That's impressive. Terry gets to go back to work Monday. Oh, that's awesome. None too soon. Does that mean y'all have been kind of getting on each other's nerves? Because I totally get that. I totally get it. Bacelli, what's happening? Guten Morgen to my friend. How are you doing? How's Bacelli? Disco Stew also. I missed you. You just got an error that the servers are unavailable for what? Are you serious? No. I'm just on MSFS. Merity, so I've done one VATSIM flight. That's it. I am nowhere near comfortable enough or knowledgeable enough to do VATSIM yet. I will get there eventually, but I think for now, I'm just going to stick with what I'm doing. He can't stand not working. That's good. You know, I'm kind of the same way. I mean, I like my time off, but this is true, Viper. This is true. We really do, Merides. We need to work that out sometime soon, actually. Okay, so Disco Stew, you spawned in. You can see everybody. Speaking of spawning in, y'all don't want to see my face. There, let's do this. Yeah, I really do need to I need to schedule a stream for that. I keep talking about it, but I really am a pretty bad procrastinator. And I'm one that procrastinates, and then I tend to make excuses for my procrastination. Yeah, it's one of those we gotta things. Exactly. It really is. We will get there eventually though. All right, so let's so what I did, the flight plan is gonna start you, I think it's 9,500 feet up in the air. Unfortunately, because there's no airport here. So what I had to do was I just slewed down to the ground. Oh, you're from New Iberia? Very cool. So I'm going to go ahead and work through my checklist. I am doing much better about actually using my checklist to work through the starting process. So y'all can fly around or work through the checklist with me if you're on the ground. Feel free to do that. So there's Bone Loose, says Crunch. We got Blue Spears also on the ground. Welcome on in, y'all. You got to focus up at work, but have a great rest of the stream. Tight. Thank you so much for jumping in, man. I really appreciate the kind words. Always good to see you. And once again, y'all, Tight Backend is a fairly new streamer. Go give them a follow. I really enjoyed his stream over the weekend. I was in his stream. So right now, the closest airport app is showing nothing because there is literally nothing out here. Keep calm, Gamer Zone. Thank you for the follow. Gamer Zone, thank you so much for the follow. Also, I had another follower, good boy, I think it is, followed me 8 hours ago. Speedy 69691 followed me 17 hours ago, and Captain Bios followed me 17 hours ago as well. So thank you for those follows, y'all, if you are here. All right, so checklist. Parking brake needs to be set. Parking brake is set. Fuel selector valve needs to be on both. It is. Fuel valve needs to be on. Throttle at 1/4 inch. And then mixture at idle cutoff. Hey, thank you. Yeah, dude, keep calm. Thank you so much for the first time chat. Thank you for the follow. I'm doing fantastic, and we have an amazingly kind and friendly and welcoming community here. Feel free to jump in and fly with us if you would like to. Everyone's welcome. The unfortunate thing about today is there's no close airport to us. So you really, to find us, you'll need to send a friend request in Microsoft Flight Sim and then find me on the map and spawn in. We're over in the Aleutian Islands off the west coast of Alaska. But feel free to jump in and fly. Everyone's always welcome. Fly what you want to, fly how you want to. All right, master switch and battery is on. Yeah, so Super Typhoon, the weather has been nice. It's been rainy, but it's not been like just a washout. So it's been nice weather. We've needed some rain and we're getting it. So it's good. Beacon on. Make sure that was the beacon. Yep, beacon is on. Fuel pump on. And then I'm going to turn the mixture to rich until we get some fuel flow. And it looks like we are getting some fuel flow there. So now we can switch that back off. Fuel pump off. This back to idle cutoff. Fuel pump off. Ignition start, and then both. And then we're going to smoothly move our mixture up to full rich. All right, we should be running, and we are. You can see the gauges jumping. That's part of the WB Sim 172X mod that I have installed. I love this mod. Skipper Jeff, one of the devs, was in here just about the whole day yesterday. You don't have this, but you're good. Just got home from your wrestling match. You're undefeated, dude. That's awesome. Wow. The weather is here. I wish you were beautiful. That's hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, let's see here. I think Merity's is saying she spat her coffee out. That's funny. All right, so now we're gonna go to 1200 RPM. All right, speed's at 1200 RPM. Yeah, me too, Merity's. I have never heard that before, and I'm not a big Jimmy Buffett fan, but I'm not opposed to Jimmy Buffett. I've just never heard that lyric before, or maybe I heard it but didn't realize it. Yeah, they definitely need to cut the grass at the airport for sure, Cajun Blade. Still working on your first coffee, dude. Me too. Me too. All right, so now before taxi, we need to flip on our lights. Avionics on. Then set our altimeter. All right, there we go. And almost ready to go out. It's one of his older songs, not that popular, but you think it's about, oh, dude, that was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious. And it took me a minute to realize what was going on. So now we're going to check our controls. Jump outside the plane, check our controls. Ailerons, full left, full right. We are good there. Elevator, full down, full up. We are good there. And rudder, full left, full right, rudder. We're good there. And let's check flaps. I know they were all the way down, and they're back up now, so I know they're working. But let's just double check just to make sure. All right, flaps are flapping. Flaps are flapping. That's what we want. So let me show you the plan for today. Plan for today. We are starting here at oh gosh, I forgot the name of this harbor. Anyways, we're starting here at a harbor that I have seen on Deadliest Catch. It really is tall. It is tall. It's taller than it should be for an airport, but in Microsoft Flight Sim, they didn't render in the airport, so it makes sense that it's tall grass. Although you can see that there is a fairly major airport that should be here. Although I'm kind of away from the airport right here where I'm at. Cheeseburger in Paradise? Yes. It is. It is an Air Force base. And that may be why they didn't render it in. All right, so we're going to leave here. We'll fly over the Pacific to this island. This is another volcano out here. We'll come on here. We'll do a touch and go at Papa Alpha Delta Kilo. And then our final destination is going to be at Atka, Papa Alpha Alpha Kilo. That's the plan for today, y'all. I do need to make sure I'm fueled up, though. I forgot to check my fuel. All right, we are fueled up. Let's jump in the plane. If y'all are ready, we'll go ahead and take off. There was another runway just outside of it in the middle of the, yeah, I saw that. But it's just unfortunately, it's unfortunate that they didn't at least give the airport the ICAO code with one, if nothing else, with one small strip. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It just made it, oh, it's abandoned. That's why. Okay. It just makes it difficult to stream it because it's really hard to do a flight plan taking off or landing here. But it is what it is. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start my takeoff roll. And lift off. Rotate speed. There we go. We're up. So once again, I am flying, and I will continue to fly anytime I'm in this plane now. I'm going to be using the 172X mod by WB Sim. Skipper Jeff was the developer of one of the developers of that. He was in my chat yesterday. I really am enjoying this mod. Oh, they did the underground nuclear bomb testing there. Did they really? Oh, that's cool. Well, I guess. Kind of cool. You just watched a good documentary? What was the documentary on? There we go. Now we should be heading the right direction. Looks like the airbase was abandoned in 1949. Okay, so it was it was just a World War II airbase then. Oh, you know what? Seems like I remember hearing about that airbase now. Now that you mention that. Thank you for that information, Viper. That actually triggered a memory from one of the war movies I watched that I'm pretty sure they had mentioned an airbase off there. Documentary Pearl Harbor, minute by minute, and you did a lot of mistakes in World War II. Oh, dude, yeah. So I watched Tora. And yeah, there were a lot of mistakes made with Pearl Harbor. I mean, so many things pointed to the fact that there was going to be an attack, and everyone just overlooked it, or, you know, it wasn't that important or whatever. Yeah, Tora is an amazing movie. What did I just do? I guess I hit the autopilot button by accident. So today I'm just going to fly in heading mode, kind of like yesterday. I may go to altitude hold mode too, but for now, a little bit at a time, right? Oh, the Midway story is really, really epic. I mean, there were so many things that all came together to make the attack by sea happen. And so a really, really good movie. And the name of it just left me. I swear, when I stream, I lose all sense of everything I know. Socha, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back in. Thank you for the messages on Twitch asking how I am and everything. Good to see you. I hope you're well. So keep calm. Where was that documentary posted at? I'm doing really, really well, Socha. The 1976 movies of Charlton Heston is called Midway. Oh, well, that makes sense. Let me, I'm going to take a picture of that so I'll remember to check that out later. You going to the 9/11 museum this Thursday to pay your respects? Oh, it's on Netflix. Okay, cool. I don't have Netflix right now, so I'll have to see if I can find another way to see it, or maybe. So my plan is to do like the 7-day free trial of Netflix so that I can binge watch Stranger Things. Oh, I know what's happening now. Anytime I go to adjust my pitch trim, that's what's knocking. Oh, and I'm firewalling it bad too. Sorry, y'all. And I found a documentary from 2001 that one of the news stations did about the Twin Towers. It was kind of a documentary about the Twin Towers and then about the terrorist attacks and all this stuff. A really good patriotic news story about it that I had recorded way back then, and I found it when I was transferring my DVDs, and so I went ahead and I did posted it on YouTube as private though. I did a forwarder. Yeah, I did, Super Typhon. I just realized I'm running 130 knots. Had no clue. Sorry for those of y'all flying along. I apologize. What's up, Grumpy Gordo? How are you doing, my friend? Very good to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. Holy moly. We got 5 people flying along with us. It's Bone Loose, Crunch, Disco Stew, Frick Brick, and Blue Spears, or Blue Spear 55, all flying along with us today. And so the invitation is always open to anyone that wants to fly along. Please feel free to jump in and fly along with us. No rules, just flight is how I do things over here. Fly what you want to and fly how you want to. Yeah, I know, right, Viper? You're loading up a flight from where's BWI at? I know what LAS is Las Vegas is Las Vegas, right? LAS? Baltimore. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. LAS is Vegas. Okay, gotcha. I know some of the major ones, but I'm slowly learning the other ones. OBWI is major if you like Southwest and live on the East Coast. Oh, really? Okay. So coming up soon, well, a couple things. First of all, I'm doing a birthday stream Saturday. My birthday's actually Thursday of this week, and then I'll be doing a birthday celebration stream Saturday. I think what I'm going to do is we'll start at the airport that's local to me, and then we'll fly to Orlando, fly over Disney World at the time the fireworks in the We Love VFR mod happen. So we'll have some fireworks right at the end of stream, at the end of my celebration. And that's going to make it about a 5 to 6 hour stream, which is about the time I was wanting to stream. Be perfect. Oh, you live right near Baltimore. Nice. Fun fact, you were in middle school when the plane crashed in the Pennsylvania field that Shadow came. No way. Really? Keep calm. So did y'all, did you hear it crash or anything, or you just saw the shadow as it flew over? Wow. I was working as a technician in a dealership in another town when it was on the news that a plane had hit the first tower. And we were like, dang, we thought it was a Cessna or something like that just accidentally lost control, or the pilot, passed out and hit the tower. Yeah, exactly. I was convinced it was a horrible accident too, just like you, Viper. Yep. Yeah, the clouds are kind of crappy today. I may back off of live weather, but right now, Super Typhoon, there are no islands. We're going to be over the ocean for a little while, and then once we get to the islands, we'll see what it looks like. But right now, there are no islands out here. Oh, you actually heard the crash? Wow. So I remember seeing it on the news, and then I remember later on that day, because all air traffic was grounded for the most part, going outside and looking up, and it was so quiet. The skies were so quiet, and there were no contrails in the air either. It was just really eerie, because where I live, when you look up in the sky, you just see trails of where the planes have been. Pretty crazy. Viper, I agree totally. Oh yeah, I bet it really was good for astronomers. There's Crunch. Oh yeah, and probably not single props. Probably not single prop aircraft either, right? Excuse me, y'all. I didn't realize I double tapped my mute button there. So Saturday is going to be my birthday stream, and then once I get that planned out, get it posted, you know, everywhere, I'll start work on the Spitfire Battle of Britain flight plans. That's really, I'm really looking forward to that series. Oh, thank you, Meredith. I appreciate that. Canadians on the East Coast hosted a huge number of inbound flights and had the passengers stay at our homes. Whoa. Didn't realize I was about to stall. Hang on. Aviate, navigate, chat, and eat, right? You know me, though. I'm going to chat first and then worry about the rest of it later. Quared, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Yeah, I need coffee, too. You waiting for the DLC to get here and waiting for the September expansion? Hey, Cyber Josie, how are you doing? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. That's pretty awesome, Disco Stu, how that worked out. What is my name? Scruffy Tam. Now, my name is Bill. My name is Bill, and I don't mind people knowing that. It's fairly easy to search and find out what my name is. Quared, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Hey, Super Typhon, there we go. So keeping with, since we're flying over, there we go, thank you for that. Since we're flying over the ocean and we're flying in some islands, I always try to keep at least one sock that's themed to wherever we're flying. So my sock on the right, socks of the day, on the right foot, I've got my snowflake socks because it's hot outside and it's just gonna remind us that eventually winter will be here and we'll have cooler weather. And then we'll wish it was hot again. Hey, Momberry, welcome back. How are you doing? And then on the left foot, I've got my yellow submarine socks. That's my sock that's themed to where we're flying today. So submarines on the right, snowflakes on the left. Those are my socks of the day. Thank you for that. Let me catch up on chat really quick. But being big bearded white guys gives a certain privilege in that respect. Yes, it does. Yes, it does, Viper. People from Newfoundland speak kind of funny, so that's how they would say it. Sleepy early morning. Wow, Momberry. Whoa, it is early for you. Very early for you. Welcome in, Momberry. Thank you for joining in so early. You're good. Starting to think about your charity stream schedule. It's probably going to start off with some paper dungeon crawlers. Then Minecraft with an online friend from Romania. That'd be cool. Yes, we all live in a yellow submarine. Those are Beatles. Those are Beatles socks. Let's see here. Bimint has mentioned in the past people being creepy. Oh yeah, I'm sure for her and some of the other female streamers, it would be, I'm sure people would try to creep on them. I mean, no doubt. But really, I mean, me, about to be a 54-year-old old guy. I mean, I don't think very many people are going to be, you know, find me attractive and try to like stalk me, right? They would say, stay where you're at and I'll come to where you're to. When you get to Dutch Harbor, will you wear a crab sock and a fishing boat sock? So, Super Typhon, I was thinking if I have any socks like that, but I don't have any crabs or fishing boats, unfortunately. Just finished flying around West Tennessee, and oh my gosh, you barely recognize it all now. It used to be the country, and now it's the burbs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, West Tennessee has gotten pretty rough, too. Pretty rough with violence. Fort Noob, welcome in. How are you doing? Good to see ya. It is a wonderful part of the country to be flying. It really is, Fort Noob. You're a gaming noob. You play wrestling and NASCAR Ignition 21 this September. Next gen cars. Oh, nice. Cool. A Viper would stalk me. Yeah, but it's you can stalk me because you already know, you know all about me. You have crabs, but not escalate. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking. You know what? I really don't either. Because unfortunately, there's not a lot of female flight sim streamers except for BMNs. There needs to be more. There needs to be more female flight sim streamers. I don't know what is going on. I need to speed up a little bit. I'm struggling with controlling my plane today, y'all. There we go. Oh yeah, Allison, that's right. Yeah, Allison's good. I really enjoy Allison, but there does need to be some more female flight sim streamers though. Oh. And then there's this other female flight sim streamer that I know of. Let's see, who would that be? Merides. I am so sorry. Merides has been here since the beginning of stream. Here we are talking about female flight sim streamers. And I totally forget her. How are you doing, Merides? Poor Merides. Just drinking your coffee and doing that mom thing? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah, that would be about right. That would be about right. And I've tried to convince some people that are, we'll have people that'll come in here and they'll say it looks really awesome, and I'll say, well, do it, fly. Anyways, it is sad. Ooh, you're making authentic ramen from an Asian market for breakfast? That sounds good. You want more simmers to push prices down? That would be nice. I will say that would be nice. Having a massive Honda complex near Columbus means you have lots of good Japanese. Ooh. The reality version of Credit Card Simulator. Oh, that's classic. I love it. I love it. Power Wash Sim is out. I know. I just don't. And people probably say the same thing about Flight Sim, but I just don't understand. I don't understand the draw to like Power Wash Simulator. I don't understand that. But I guess it's just a relaxing, calming thing. But I was there's a streamer that I used to follow, well, I still do follow him, but that I used to hang out in their chat for a long time. And I looked the other day and he's streaming Power Wash Simulator, and I'm like, what? But I guess it's just whatever makes you happy, right? I mean, and that's what it's about, and that's why we stream. That's why I stream Goat Simulator, right, Pacelli? I mean, that's why I stream though, because I stream because I want to share my love, my passion for whatever I'm playing with other people of like mind. So that's the draw, but I don't know. Maybe one day I'll be our power wash simulator. What's up, Ibanez? How are you doing? Ibanez Player is another flight sim streamer, a really, really awesome guy. By the way, Ibanez, I love your guitar neck. So right here on my stream, I've got my flight data up here on the top. Ibanez has it as a guitar neck with the flight data on it. It's really cool. I love that setup. A friend of you. This goes through. That's hilarious. Yeah. So Swan, there you go. And so, like in real life, okay, Sosha, take care. Have a great day. Thank you. It's always good seeing you, Sosha. Thank you. In real life, I like watching like sandblasting videos of real things because it's cool to see the rust go away. It's just really satisfying. I guess it's the same thing for that. But I'm doing fantastically well, Ibanez. Thank you. What's up, HyperX? How are you doing? Good to see you. You like watching pottery wheel videos? See, I have watched people make pottery before, but that's not nothing that I would enjoy. But I just think it's amazing how, oh wow, Ashley, that's hot. Yeah, and Ibanez, I don't understand the ASMR trend. I really don't. I'm glad you're doing good, HyperX. And Ashley, good to see you, my friend. Ashley777X is another flight sim streamer. I need to change her automatic shout out back to your new name. Good to see you, Ashley. Lick the mic. No, thank you. No, thank you. But yeah, I don't understand that. But you know what I love about living, and y'all, I've said this multiple times on my stream. What I love about life is that we are all so different. We all have different beliefs. You know, we like different things and everything, because how boring would the world be if we all liked the same things and acted the same and looked the same? So I love it. Oh, it creeps me out too, like big time. You're Scottish, you by no means do heat. Oh, ooh, that sounds good, Josie. Soy sauce and citrus sauce. ASR, yes, I'll take ASMR airplanes. Oh, wow, it's hot up there for you guys, Meredith. So flying along now, we got Selton Rag, Blue Spear, Bone Loose, 3 out back, 3 out front, Disco Stew, Brick, and Crunch. Yeah, so today is high. It is pretty humid. Today's high is supposed to be 89 degrees. No, excuse me, 90 degrees. But our humidity is supposed to be, yeah, in the 90s. And well, no, here we go. So the low humidity for today is 60. So it's 90 degrees with a humidity of 60% humidity. What's up, Hat Trick? How are you doing? It's 106 in Colorado. Holy crap. Oh, Merides, that's rough for up there where you're at. Orange warning for extreme high. Wow. Oh, Cyber Josie, you're making me hungry. 90% humidity there too. Oh, that would be good. I'm gonna whisper now for a little while. I don't know if you can even hear me rubbing the mic. I've got my settings so you can't hear like the air conditioner and stuff like that blowing in the background. So I don't even know if you heard me rubbing the mic or not. And then I tried to whisper, but I've got it set to where you can't hear me whisper either. Viper's gonna be right back. Yeah, the UK is having a really, really, it's hot. It's hot. Yeah, I love the noise suppression too. Land ho, yes, we finally see some land, Bocelli. I still don't think I would make it if I'm playing, if my engine failed, but I do think that if my engine failed, I could probably coast and then swim the rest of the way. Oh my gosh. You have a regular sub on your channel last night. He said 128, 132 with humidity. What? Wow, that's rough. I've got a raft right in a wow, in the UK? Dang. Yeah, that's rough. All right, I am going to bear to the right just a little bit, just so I can fly over this island. Hyprex is in. Welcome in, Hyprex. No, they're not. They're not. So I was, whose channel was I in yesterday? I think it was Two Tone Murphy. Or someone in Murph's channel was talking about it. And a lot of people don't have AC. Although AC is becoming more common, but a lot of people don't have it over there. And even in Canada, a lot of people that are Canadian, which I know a lot of you guys are Canadian, you can speak for that. A lot of Canadians don't have AC. Yeah, so that's pretty rough. This island is beautiful. I'm gonna go a little bit over to the more further to the end of it and then climb so we can actually see what this island looks like. Yeah, the houses are built to keep heat in. That's rough. This island looks really, really beautiful. I should have rolled back to dawn or to sunrise with the sun coming up. Get some shots of this. This is really nice. You never had AC growing up, sleeping in a bunk in the summer. It was really, oh my gosh. I can imagine that would be pretty rough. No, that's okay, Josie. It sounds really good. Oh, did y'all see where the two planes in Las Vegas collided with each other? Speaking of Las Vegas. Oh, yeah, Merity. So it was a total mistake, of course, on one of the pilot's parts. So there's two planes. One is a high wing, one's a low wing. The low wing plane was above the high wing plane, and they were both coming in. So one had clearance to, and I may have my facts screwed up on this, but they were cleared for different runways to go ahead and land. And when they were coming on final, the high wing plane, the low wing plane was above the high wing plane, so they didn't see each other. Because the low wing plane, you look down, you just see the wing. The high wing plane, you look up and you just see the wing. So they didn't see each other. They were both turning on final at the same time. One plane accidentally was going to the left runway, I think, when they should have went to the right. Anyways, they collided in midair and no one survived. Oh, sure. 247 survival. Thank you for the first time chat. Yeah, so I did see a video on YouTube about it. Yeah, it was awful. It was both. One was a student pilot, I think, with their CFI, and then another one was an older couple, like in their 80s, if I'm not mistaken. Survival, thank you for the follow. Give me just a minute, Survival, and I'll show you what to do. What's up, Icebird? How are you doing, Mr. Excuse? I have no excuses. You've really helped me with that, Icebird. Thank you for being here. Good to see you, Icebird. Hope you're doing well today. This island is really beautiful. So, Survival. Let me show you. All right, so if you go to assistance options and then POI, and then you can turn on or off whatever you want to turn on or off here. And that's how you do it. You rage quit Sim yesterday? Why? Why would you rage quit Sim? I can't think of anything that would have made me rage quit Sim. Oh, you're welcome, 247. Any other questions you have, either myself or many other people would be glad to help you. Yeah, so just imagine that you're in a plane, and you don't see the other plane, and all of a sudden you just know that something's hit you, and then you're gone. I mean, that's absolutely totally tragic. So the guy that I watched, he was from, I can't remember the organization he was from that was talking about it. He said there needs to be what they call a belly check. What's up, Rat Hole? How are you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. Right, Mom Mary. Yes. Aopa, that's it. It was Aopa. Yes, thank you, Viper. Rat Hole, thank you so much for the resub, dude. I really, really appreciate that a lot. Rat Hole is another flight sim streamer, friend of the community here. Really amazing streamer. I really enjoy Rat Hole streams, which I enjoy everyone's streams. There's not enough time in the day to spend the time in the people's channels that I want to spend in. I don't remember the name of the person though, Viper. But yeah, Mumberry, the sim rage quits on us enough as it is, right? So what he was saying is there needs to be belly checks. And what a belly check is, where you tilt the plane before you go on final, you tilt the plane and then you look. Well, it's not working. Anyways, and then you look out the window to make sure that there's no other planes around you. So like the low wing plane could have turned and then looked down, and then the high wing plane could have done the same thing. But yeah, it was just really tragic. Yeah, this is true, Viper. And I'm sure there'll be more information, you know, as the investigation goes on. But I just thought how tragic that 4 lives were lost. I'm pretty sure it was just 4, 2 in each plane. 4 lives were lost just due to a procedural error. Oh, I know, right, Merides? Yes. And so from what Nomad Aviator says, anytime an incident like that happens, they do have to go. I'm pretty sure it's mandatory therapy. First of all, they're removed from whatever position they were in. No, it definitely was not their fault. It definitely was not their fault, but still, I'm sure me as a tower controller, if this happened under my watch, I would still be thinking, dang, what could I have done there's something I could have done that could have helped with this. You know, I should have said this, or I should have said that, or I should have seen this or that. Ricky Plays the Gamer, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. So yeah, from what I understand from Nomad Aviator is anytime there's an incident like that, either a close call or something like this, they remove you from your position and put you in, you know, doing some other job. And then you also have to go to therapy until you get over it. What's up, Ricky Plays the Game? How are you doing, the gamer? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. This is where a modern GPS onboard would save those lives with the ability to see traffic. This is Flight Sim 2020. Yep, so this is Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Yeah, from what I understand, GPS is not accurate enough. So flying along today, we got Sultan Right, Disco Stew, Crunch, Bone Loose, Frick Brick, Hyprix. Anyone else who would like to fly along, the invitation is always open to everybody to fly along with me. Fly what you want to and fly how you want to. Yeah, Ricky, so unfortunately there's no starting airport. So you can send me a friend request in Microsoft Flight Sim and I'll accept it. Then you can just find me on the world map and spawn in on me. Or click on that link on the map and then you can find me and then spawn in kind of in that area as well. Hey, what's up, your boy QB? How are you doing? Good to see you. Okay, your in-name game is Emily. Okay, no problem at all. Feel free to join. What's my game name is Scruffy Tam. So I'm Scruffy Tam everywhere. 1 F. Just make sure you just put in 1 F though. Oh, Ashley, that's a good link. Thank you for that. So for those of y'all in the UK who are suffering through this heat wave, Ashley just posted some tips on how to stay cool. Shoot, did I miss it? I did. Sorry about that. There we go. Yeah, one of the pilots was a flight student with this flight instructor. But your boy QB, even then, even flight radar. So like my daughter, it's accurate, but it's not 100% accurate. So my daughter, and I pay for flight radar. My daughter was on a plane yesterday from Chicago Midway to Asheville, and she texted me as soon as they hit the runway, and there was a delay. There was a significant, like a minute or two delay between what I saw on flight radar and when she texted me. And so that much of a delay in the case of what we're talking about, it wouldn't have made a difference. Oh, also, I also did republish my podcast. I had. Oh yes, most definitely, your boy QB. I totally agree with you on that. Let's see here. So Ricky, what we can do? Let me do this. Click on that map, that link right there, and there's going to be a lot of planes on it. But we are off the coast of Alaska. So find the plane that's off the coast of Alaska. I'm like several hundred, probably 1,000 miles off the coast of Alaska. But find the plane that's off the coast of Alaska and click it. And you should see my username. And then you'll know about where I am to spawn in on me on the map. Or, oh, that's right. You're in Microsoft Flight Sim, so you found it. Okay, cool, good. So I did restart my podcast, and I'm going to keep it up this time. When I did my podcast before, the hosting site that I use, they charged $12 a month, and I really just didn't have the funds to handle paying that a month. But I'm going to keep it going now, and I will be scheduling some of the people that said they wanted to be a guest on my podcast. I'll be scheduling times for us to record those coming up soon. So I'm really excited about that, starting it back. But if you want to hear the 2 episodes that I have out there, one is just about me. Another one is a true crime podcast. The second episode is a true crime podcast. Type in !podcast for the link. What's up, Dippo? How are you doing? How are you doing? Good to see you. Coffee cast time. Yes. You know, if true crime is fake news, no one is going to know if this is fake news or not, because this, the true crime that I talk about, what's the podcast about generally? The first one is just about me, like just telling all about me and everything. The second one is about, oh yeah, I see you, Emily. The second one is about the Harp brothers. HARPE, and the Harp brothers were alive before the Revolutionary War even started, and they were the first serial killers in the United States. And that's all I'm going to say. You'll have to listen to the podcast for the rest of it. But the rest of the podcast, Dippo, From now on, it's going to be me interviewing other streamers or other people in the flight sim community or something like that. What's up, Nomad Aviator? I was just talking about you a little while ago. How are you, my friend? Nomad Aviator is another flight sim streamer. Nomad is a tower controller, both in real life at YYZ, if I'm not mistaken, airport, and also a tower controller on stream at YYZ. So he controls on stream the same airport he controls in real life. Really good to see you. Oh, so Dippo, go to my Discord, and I've got a podcast channel on my Discord. Just type in there that you'd like to be a guest. That's where I'm keeping up with who would like to be a guest. So just go on there and type on there that you'd like to be a guest. So I'll have you on my list. And that goes for anybody else. If you are interested in being a guest on my podcast, and we can talk about anything. We can talk about video gaming. We can talk about the old school 70s, 80s. We can talk about flight simming. Whatever you want to talk about, we can talk about, as long as it's family friendly. You removed Discord? Yeah, I thought you did, Quair. You went dark on me for a little while. I was concerned about you. Now, I'd rather stay away from politics. I mean, as much as I would love to be a political podcaster, I'm not that knowledgeable, and I don't want to be that polarized either. So I just keep my political and religious views to myself for the most part. What's up, Batman? How are you doing? Yeah, I know that this island is totally snow covered. Yeah, politics, unless you're already like heavily into politics and have been in it your entire life, it's pretty much a losing game. Unless you've already built up a big following, you know. But anyways, yeah, so I stay totally away from politics on stream. I touch on religion every now and then because it's my channel and I can talk about my beliefs. But I never shove it down anyone's throat, but I do talk about it some. But that's not what my podcast is going to be about, though. Good deal, Batman. Good to see you. Ricky Plays, what are you flying, Ricky? I didn't even look to see what it was you were flying, but yeah, fly what you want to. And listen, if you want to buzz me, I don't care. If you want to buzz me at Mach speed or, you know, whatever you want to do. I've had people buzz me at wide open. I've had people do aerobatics in front of me. It doesn't bother me. I love it. A private jet. Oh, cool. Yeah, Super Typhoon. Yeah, lots of people who are obsessed with politics have, yeah. Pretty much, Ibanez, and for the most part, there is the rare person that you may convince otherwise, but for the most part, you're never going to convince anybody on politics. For the most part, they just have to learn for themselves that they're wrong. Oh, type in !podcast. And Nomad, I would love to have you a guest on the podcast if you'd be interested. If you are, just it's called the sock. No, it's actually called From the Sock Drawer is a good name, but it's called Lost in the Dryer. So Aviator, did you see the tragedy in Las Vegas yesterday? I'm sure you did. I love that name though, Grand Wazoo. Welcome on in. How are you doing this morning? From the Sock Drawer. I love that name. But I just had I really struggled with what to name it. And so Lost in the Dryer I thought was pretty good. And it worked well with what the theme was going to be. And it changed. Batman, thank you for the donut troll. Oh, you didn't hear about it? Two GA planes crashed into each other yesterday. Or no, what's today? Sunday. Two GA planes were coming in on final at different runways, but one was mistaken about what runway they were supposed to come into. One was a low wing. The low wing plane was above the high wing plane. They didn't see each other because of their wings, and they ended up crashing, and no one survived. Silver Spell. Oh, Ashley, good luck with the heat. Stay cool. Try to stay cool. Silver Spell, welcome in. How are you doing, Silver Spell in chat? Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, everybody. How's everyone doing today? So Silver Spell is a really good longtime friend of the channel here. Silver Spell knew me when I was a variety streamer. How are you doing, Silver Spell? So good to see you. Oh, you gotta go? No problem, Bone Loose. Take care of yourself. Yeah, that's exactly what it was, Nomad. High wing, low wing. So the guy that I saw from AOPA that was talking about it said they need to implement a belly check procedure where you turn your plane and look below you to make sure that no one's there before you turn on final. So how was your stream, Silver Spell? I really enjoyed your stream last night. So I hung out in there we go. Hung out on Silver Spell stream yesterday. Things going well. Had a big streaming day. Awesome. Well, actually, Disco's through. One of them was heading towards the wrong run. One of them mistakenly went to the wrong runway, or was heading to the wrong runway. It does look like an iceberg. No, we can't do that, Quare. We can't buy in the high wings. Oh, why did it get so quiet? Because I've got my settings where inside the plane. So like when you're flying a plane, you're going to have a headset on, and that dampens the noise. So whenever I'm inside the plane, I'm in headset mode, which quietens the engine noises. If you don't crash the plane into the cold water or get low enough to jump into that snow, there will be a hijacking. Yeah, Airlock Doc, y'all are really suffering with some hot weather, aren't you? So that's why it's so quiet. Ricky, let me show you. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I am on live weather. Okay, let me show you why my plane's so quiet. So under general options, and then sound. So I've got headphone simulation on. So anytime I'm in the cockpit, it's just like I have headphones on. It dampens the engine sounds. So I can turn that off, and now you can hear the plane inside. And I may leave it like this now. The only reason I did headphone simulation was because the Carenado sound bug, but it's been fixed. If you didn't know that, there's an update for the D-17 and one of the other Carenado planes that actually fixes that bug. We tested it yesterday. Yeah, I think that's what it was, Disco Stu. So I listened to a commentary from a guy from AOPA, who's AOPA's like a aviation organization, and he was saying that it looked like they were heading to the wrong runway. They were mistaken. Yeah, the male thought it was the other runway. Exactly. The mount looks ugly without the live weather. Good. I'm glad I got live weather on then.
First of all, I'm... Hey, settle
Oh, Grizu, thank you for the follow. Ricky, thank you for the flute. Oh, Grizu, thank you so much for that follow. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. Silver Spell, how are you doing? Are you everything going good for you? I'm sorry. We got all sorts of topics going on. Thank you so much for that raid also. How long were you streaming for? Returns with coffee. Thank you for the coffee. There are less empty white snow areas with warmer weather settings. Oh, are there really? Okay. See, I've just got it set to live weather for now. We'll see what happens. Everything is going good. No issues. So that was a 9 hour. Wait a minute. So, oh, wow. Okay. I was going to say, is that the same stream that I was in last night when I was at work? So you did take a little bit of a break. Dang. That's a long stream, Silver Spell. Welcome back. Can we go Atlantic? So Ricky, what I'm doing is most of the time when I stream, I'm streaming some sort of a series. And so this series is the Connections Tour. I'm connecting Asia to North America. So we started this down in Vietnam, and we're just kind of hopping islands all the way to Alaska. We're close. We're close to the end. But yeah, until I finish this, I'm gonna stick with this series until we finish it, and then I've got a new series already in mind. Quered, I see you trying to talk me into getting into the 414 and the 310. But my next series is going to be Battle of Britain series in Spitfires. And it's going to take a little while for me to get this together. But I'm really excited about it, though. You're going to Ford Army? They really are great airplanes. I mean, both of those are equally as good. They're both one is just as good as the other. They're amazing. A lot of time, a lot of effort was put into both of those planes. So we got Blue Spear, we got Rat Hole, we got Crunch, Hyprix, Freight Break, Disco Stew, Selton, Reich, and Emily all flying along with us. Your name can also be on here. You don't have to ask. There's no qualification for you to fly along with us. Just jump in and fly. No rules, just flight is my slogan. It isn't too bad. You've been out of commission for 3 months due to no proper setup. So you're doing what you could. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you, Nomad. So there's only 2 episodes right now to my podcast. Wait, did I not? Ah, crap. Hang on. Did I? That might be the wrong link, y'all. Hang on. No, that's right. Okay, that's the right link. Just double checking I had the right link. Hey, Capuchin Steve, how you doing? Good to see you. Really nice. You're you still using a laptop? Dang, that's pretty impressive though, Silver Spell, that you're using a laptop to stream. There is no excuse for not flying with Scruffy. Exactly. Capuchin, yeah, feel free to jump on in. There's no qualifications to fly with me. You don't have to be a follower. You don't have to be a sub. Nothing like that. Just jump in and fly. I love people. I love flying, and I love group flight. So fly what you want to, fly how you want to. Nomad, thank you for the alert. That's not an excuse, Dippo. You still can fly. Get the Xbox and the iCloud app on your, not the iCloud. Anyway, I'm just picking. I'm just being funny. Sorry. Ricky, thank you for the fart. Mudberry, thank you for the friend request. Let me get that accepted really quick. Why is it not letting me accept Emily's? That's really weird. That was a small fart. Yeah, I've got a lot of friends. That's okay though. You can never have too many friends. In my opinion, you can. I did. Okay, Ricky. I don't know why it's still showing up like I didn't accept it, but excuse me, as long as it worked, then I'm good. I'm happy. Okay, we're getting close to an airport now. Since we're finally showing no airports, means we're getting close to an airport. I did add you. Okay, cool. I don't know why it's still showing like I didn't though. That's what's weird, but okay, I'm glad I added you. And I'm working on my YouTube channel some too. I've got a ton. I've probably got 30 or 40 videos that I need to put on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube from the Between Two Oceans. I still have like 20 videos from Between Two Oceans that I need to put on there. I haven't even started putting the Connections Tour videos on there. So I'm trying to post like 3 or 4 a day just to get caught up. Iceberg, that's hilarious, but true. You're definitely not wrong. Oh, that was a quiet one. Wait, did we find? We must have found another. I didn't even realize I had that in there. Did y'all hear that? I think you found another one of my sound alerts that I didn't even know I put in there. Someone type fart again. Just type the word fart in. Oh, that was a quiet one. Yes, I forgot. I forgot that I had put that. I forgot that I had put that in there. So I've got a lot of Easter eggs that I posted months and months ago for different words to trigger. That was a quiet one. I totally forgot about that. There is a timeout. I don't know what the timeout is, but there is a small timeout on them.
Passengers, I think we're gonna crash.
I'd forgot all about that. I am lucky in this way. You lost your smell and taste about 70%. You don't even smell the quiet ones. So I have not, literally, y'all, I have not smelled in years. I've not been able to smell anything in years, and it's just due to sinus issues. But I can still taste, but not as good as I could if I could smell, of course. And it's not, yeah, mine's not COVID related. Yeah, more like stuffy Tam, exactly. I've got a lot of them, Discos, too. Some of them still haven't been found. Let me count them up really quick since we're just kind of chilling out here. Matt, thank you for the follow. How you doing, Matt? Good to see you. Good to see you, Matt. I hope you are doing well. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Nervous?
8, 9.
Yes.
First time.
10, 11, 12, 13.
No, I've been nervous lots of times.
14, 15. 15. I've got 15 different Easter eggs. Just random words that trigger an audio response. I'm doing really good, Matt. Thank you for the follow, and thank you for the first time chat also. Ricky, thank you for the butter. Closest POI. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's gonna be hard. Why don't you, Capuchin, if you just send me a friend request in the sim is probably gonna be the easiest way right now. Yeah, Rickroll isn't one of them. I'm sorry. Writing a bot to go through the whole dictionary. One of them won't be found. I don't know when one of them will ever be found, because it's a really random word that I can't imagine us ever talking about, but we'll get there. There's someone in your kitchen. So yeah, if you want to send me a friend request, Capuchin, in Microsoft Flight Sim, please feel free to. What's up, Sergeant Staff? How are you doing? Good to see you. And then you can just spawn in on me. Find me on the world map. We're right off the coast of Alaska, between probably 500 and 1,000 miles off the coast of Alaska. And you'll see the icon, a circle icon with a plane in it. Just find me and spawn in on me. Hemi sucked. Did that work? Hey, Captain Arash. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see ya. So Captain Arash, if y'all don't know, if you don't follow Captain Arash, go give him a follow. He's an amazingly knowledgeable pilot in Microsoft Flight Sim, a really cool, very family friendly streamer as well. I really enjoy Captain Arash's streams. Go give him a follow if you don't already. Staff, you're about to get banned for that. Tam the OG, hey, how are you, babe? So Tam the OG is my daughter. Welcome me a happy birthday week. Tam the OG, how are you doing? Are y'all just waking up? Dang. Thank you for the fart. I'm doing really good, Captain Arash. Thank you. And you're welcome for the shout out. I really enjoy your trivia nights. That's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I don't get to spend a lot of time in there because I'm teaching. But on break, I jump in my office and turn it on and check it out. It was a lot of fun. Dang, Quayer, do you really want to be banned? I want to drive to Michigan to whip you. All right, so we got Rat Hole, we got Emily, Crunch, Frick Brick, Hyprex, Seltenreich, someone over just on the other side of the mountain over here, Disco Stew, all flying along with us, and Emily.
Hello.
Airlock Doc, thank you for the alert. Got to go get the wife. Oh yeah, no problem. Oh, sweating in the car, that's rough. Had an early morning. Bri had to check up at 8. Oh wow, so y'all had to get up early. Dang. Oh, your hub's got a Jeep, Merides? What kind of Jeep? Talk to me. You gotta go get some sleep. Silver Spell, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you trusting your people with me. Always good to see you, my friend. I'll see you soon on one of your streams. Have a wonderful day. Be safe and stay cool. I like Mazdas. The old school Mazdas anyways. I don't know anything about the new ones, but I really like the old school Mazdas. Pretty much, it's a Dodge. I mean, yeah, it is. A Dodge Chrysler. It's all the same, but yeah. Unfortunately, this is true. But I love my Jeep. He got a Sport. Mine's a Sport. Oh, Tam, speaking of what you just talked about, there's an update. All right, so yeah, I got a Sport, but I got the hard top. I thought about getting the soft top, but I decided to get the hard top. Yes, there are a lot of Jeepers in here. Red Box, how are you doing? You're on your third Jeep. What year's your Jeep, Red Box? L737, how are you doing? Welcome in, my friend. Oh, cool. Runners, half a step down, and Jurassic Park tire cover. Love it. 2019, awesome red box. 2018 won 10,000. Oh, whoa, Merides, y'all got a heck of a. That's awesome. Yeah, we'll talk about that later, Tam. No problem, babe. Yeah, take care, Tam. Have a good day. Get unpacked. So Tam is my daughter who I was talking about. Flew from Chicago to Asheville yesterday. Still has some meetings. No problem, 737. Thank you for the alert. I have not driven a Cherokee. Merides, y'all got an awesome steal. Yes, please send me a photo in Discord. That's amazing. I talked to someone else earlier in the week, or no, at the end of last week, who also found a really low mileage Jeep. Thank you for the applause, Ricky. You had a CJ7 in your younger days, which you, oh dude, yeah, that would be amazing to have. Not as good as your Viper. Dude, that Viper was really, really nice. Disco Stu posted a picture of his Viper, or whispered me a picture, something. It was really, really, it was cool. Nice looking vehicle. And I really like how back then Dodge and Chrysler were kind of the leaders of the throwback. They were really the leaders of forward thinking with their design, with the Viper, and with the kind of the open wheel. What was the open wheel? It's right on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of the name of it though. And then the kind of the throwback model, the Prowler. That was it. The Prowler. Yeah, the Plymouth Prowler. That was an awesome looking vehicle. So I love how they kind of took the lead on making these vehicles that were kind of really outside the box. Yeah, the Predator. Yeah, that's right. But the Prowler is what I was talking about. Yeah. And what really makes me mad, and what made me mad, and what makes me mad about General Motors is, y'all know my background is with General Motors. For 28 years of my life, I worked at a Chevrolet or a Cadillac or one of the General Motors brands dealerships, and it seemed like they were always behind. They waited on everyone else to create, and then they kind of followed behind everybody. So like the SSR. We had Dodge and Chrysler coming out with these awesome, the Dodge Viper, the Plymouth Prowler, and all these awesome vehicles. And then they came out with the SSR. I thought the SSR was a pretty banging vehicle. I mean, I liked the way it looked, but I mean, the thing was heavy as a freaking cruise ship, and it was very underpowered. And then the HHR, Plymouth came out with the, whatever they called it, their mini delivery wagon. And then after it was a huge hit, here comes GM with their HHR way too late in the game. Yeah, I heard the same thing, that it was underpowered. You don't have a Jeep, but you got a trailer used for Jeep in the Army. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, Viper, there's nothing wrong with the HHR, but the thing is, they waited till, another company, they can't think for themselves. And the same thing with the Camaro. They waited until another company did a throwback model, and then they did their throwback model with the Camaro. Anyways, sorry. What's up? Mess with the Crabbo. Get the Stabbo. How you doing, Crabbo Stabbo? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. The PT Cruiser, that was it. Yes. So they modeled it after the PT Cruiser. After the PT Cruiser was a huge hit, Like someone at GM was like, oh, we need to make something like that. And then people were over it by then. Anyway, sorry for the rant. Yeah, Red Box, thank you. I couldn't think of it either. Joey Bolo dropping the bass.
Thank you for dropping that bass, Joey.
Thank you for dropping the bass, Joey. I appreciate that. How are you doing? Joey Bolo, another flight sim streamer. Great guy. Got a new baby. How you doing, Joey? Good to see you. Y'all go follow Joey Bolo if you don't already. Oh, dude, yeah. Send me a picture of the CUDA. I love Barracudas. Oh, yes. The PT Cruiser was a great idea. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. I mean, it was a total hit. And then once GM saw it was a hit, oh, let's make the HHR like 2 years too late. Sorry, I'm gonna stop ranting. Sorry about that. Trying to get the hubs to send me a photo of the back tire cover. Oh, nice. Thank you for that, Meredith. I can't wait till our weather gets a little bit better. We've had a lot of rain. Like, there's been a high chance of rain every day for the last month. And we pretty much got rain every day for the last month. So I have not been able to take my topper doors off in about a month, and I'm so ready for it. It was Redbox. It was on the Neon chassis. Yep. Better to get a new baby than a old one, right? Exactly. Icebird. Mumberry, thank you for posting the server, and thank you to Bocelli for posting my podcast. 72 Challenger, he completely rebuilt from the ground up and took third spot at Speed Sport in Toronto years ago. Oh, no. Oh, full roll cage. Nice. Oh, yeah. The Prowler I love the design of the Prowler. So at the time that the Prowler and the Viper both came out, nobody had anything like that. And it was just such a progressive thinking way of doing things, and they were huge hits. Well, I don't know that they were huge hits, but it really got the other car companies to think about doing the same things. And so in my opinion, it really kind of upped the game for the other manufacturers, and I appreciate that. He had 550 horses in that car. Dang. Oh, I'm not showing up as online? What? The only thing I'm gathering from this conversation is PT Cruiser. That's it. You're a modern supercar guy. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, me too, kind of, sort of. What's up, Infinite Fire Man? How are you doing? Welcome in. You would have liked Baby Girl to come out 3 years old, though. Oh, yeah, get past the terrible twos and the infantry. Yes, and the infantry. What? Not the infantry. The infancy, not the infantry. The funniest thing was, it was a cop who told him where to get the racing engine built. Oh, cool. Infinite Fireman, how are you doing, my friend? Infinite Fireman has been fighting some forest fires in the Texas, Oklahoma area of the United States. How are things on that front, Fireman? Have things calmed down now? You got a Lotus 2017? Do you really? I haven't seen or heard the name Lotus in a while. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I haven't heard the name Lotus in a long time. Okay, thank you, because I was thinking it was gone. I was just thinking to myself, here I am, a car guy, not knowing that. So flying along. Sultan, right? Blue Spear. Brick, Crunch, High Pricks, Rat Hole, Disco Stew. John Pookie is flying along now. John Pookie is another flight sim streamer. Over on, or not over on, but on Twitch. John Pookie flying around, flying along with us. You're a little ignorant on car related stuff, and your dad's a car guy. It's good to have a car person in your family. What's up, Okendu? How are you doing, my friend? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. So Lotus still does make cars. I didn't realize that. Okendu is another flight sim streamer. Okendu does a lot of stuff with bush planes. Like he's got his own bush airport. The Stoll track where you can Stoll drag racing track where you can take off and land Stoll and try to, you know, compete against others. Does some really, really cool stuff over on his channel. Go give Okendu a follow if you don't already. I know a lot of you guys do. Staying out of the heat? Me too. Me too. No problem, man. Appreciate you. Us Southern boys got to stick together. Yeah, Okendu does some really, really long streams too most of the time. Much longer than I'm able to do. Here in Bavaria, people are crazy with their cars. Lotuses all the time. Lots of U.S. muscle cars, Porsches, Mustangs, Teslas. Oh, nice 737. That's pretty cool. But now, isn't Bavaria, isn't that where the BMWs, well, I guess Bavaria is where BMW started, correct? Or am I wrong on that? Staff, wish he knew something about cars. So Staff and I have a lot of the same background. We both come from an automotive background. Okendu is a class act. He really is. Yeah, BMW is Bavarian Motor Works. Yep. We've actually got a BMW plant an hour away from where I live. Is a BMW manufacturing plant. Oh, you didn't know that red box? Yeah, so that's what BMW stands for. How about the logo? Does anyone know what the BMW logo is? I think we talked about this not too long ago on stream. I didn't know it. I learned this on stream. Or on someone else's stream, maybe. It is a propeller. MP Stacks is correct. The BMW logo is actually a propeller. Oh, wow. Really, really 737? That's cool. So I live close to the Spartanburg plant, the BMW Spartanburg manufacturing plant. And there are a lot of, there's a lot of suppliers in that area for BMW. That's really cool. I didn't realize that you owned a supplier company. Oh, nice, Meredith. Thank you for sharing it. Yeah, 737. Let me know the name of it. If you're not comfortable telling me the name in chat, just whisper me the name of your company, because the chances are I have heard of you since I'm in the automotive industry. He says he likes the bumper, but he's not switching his for a while because kids. I understand. Totally understand. BMW big money waster. That's pretty accurate, because the BMWs that I have owned, I've put a lot of money into them. I've had I've had 4 BMWs. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, Redbox. Thankfully, I did my own oil changes, so it was cheaper for me. There's John Pookie flying. What are you flying? Oh, the Widgeon. Looks like the Widgeon. Rivaling the Subaru Legacy. Oh, are they really expensive oil changes too? I'm gonna go back inside the cockpit now for a little while. Goose, it has radials. Yes, it does. So a few miles away is from BMW is where your company is. Oh, that's really cool. So chances are I have heard of your company, 737. That's interesting. Oh, it's your Goose. You're in the Goose. So Commander John Pookie is another flight sim streamer. Like I said earlier, he loves the Goose, loves the Widgeon. Quair, you need to follow Captain John Pookie. He loves the Widgeon and the Goose just like you do. Let me give Commander John Pookie a shout out. You call it the Mommobile? When you owned a Legacy, the rule of thumb was the cost of ownership was the same as the Honda. In the long run, you need to repair is 1/10 as much, but they cost 10 times as much. Well, and that's what a lot of it is. Preferred Audi over BMW. Had two A4s that were great cars, no problems over 7 years. Shout that man out. Did you see the shout out? I shouted him out. The things are over engineered to hell and back. The boxer engines are annoying as hell to work on. Oh, yeah. So most cars have extended oil change intervals, and the oil change intervals being extended is due to better quality oil and better quality filters. So therefore you're paying for the better quality stuff. Yeah, I've got a buddy of mine that works on BMWs. His shop is BMW Specialty Shop, and he's told me some pretty good nightmare stories about some of the BMW engines with timing chain issues and stuff. But he still loves it, and he hot rods them and all kinds of stuff. You got a 159? Oh, Quair, it's going to be racing? All right, we are coming up on our first airport of the day. It will just be... Yeah. You know what? I think I'll do a full stop at this airport. It was just going to be a touch and go, but I really need to take a pee break and refill my water. So I'll do a full stop landing at Papa Alpha Delta Kilo. This will be a good time for if you want to fly along with us. It'll be a good time to load on in at Papa Alpha Delta Kilo. Oh, thank you, 737. Oh, a Dodge Stealth. Yes, I do remember those. Yeah. Yeah, they were sort of a throwback to muscle cars, yeah. Now you have that's right. You are a Subaru Outback person. Dale Pix, welcome in. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you, Dale Pix. Hope you are well. What's up, Viper Strike? How are you doing, my friend? Viper Strike is another amazing flight sim streamer. Viper Strike is a streamer that takes a lot of time researching where he's flying. On his channel, you'll learn not only about the aircraft that he's flying, but you'll also learn about the areas that he's flying over. Very awesome streamer and a very educational streamer as well. I enjoy his streams. Y'all go follow Viper Strike. You want to live in a fridge till it gets cold there, right? What's the best thing you found about Subaru? First car was an 82 RX-7. Oh man, those were good engines. I mean, good vehicles. 82, I've worked on those before. Met your wife with that car and she figured a guy with a sports car was worth keeping? Heck yeah. Oh, they use anodized bolts? That's really nice. So no rust. Yeah, that's awesome that they do that. I didn't realize that. Sky Command, what is up, my dude? How are you doing, Sky Command? Good to see you, my friend. Sky Command is another good friend, my blunkle, good friend of the community, also an amazing flight sim streamer. Sky Command, let me give Sky Command a shout out. Y'all go follow Sky Command. Give me just a second. Let me get my shout out button working here. There we go. Sky Command. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. I really enjoy hanging out in Sky Command streams a lot. It is. It's just a no rust bolt. Yes. I missed the comment. Have a really good friend in Duncan. 2 years ago, you were about to move there, but a green card was so hard to get. Oh, cool. Really? So do you ever come to America? Sky Command, what the heck, dude? Man, what? Sky Command, thank you so much for coming in here and dumping 5 subs, dude. Thank you so much. Momberry, enjoy your gift sub. Mr. Shies, enjoy your gift sub. Johnny Kaput, enjoy your gift sub. Pindarwin, enjoy your gift sub. And Capuchin Steve, enjoy your gift subs, all courtesy of Sky Command. Dude, thank you so much for that, Sky Command. It's just a big dream to come visit. Awesome. Dude, that'd be amazing to have you come visit sometime. And it's close enough where I could come visit with you. Dude, Disco Stu, thank you for the 500 bits. I appreciate that also. Thank you. Man, wow, all the support, y'all. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the support, y'all. Merides, what? Merides coming in with 1,000 bits. Merides, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 1,000 bits, Merides. All right, we're coming up on final. So I am gonna have to come. I'm gonna have to do a flyby by the airport because right now we got a 18 knot tailwind. Thank y'all for the support. Wow, a hype train, level 3 hype train. Thank y'all for that. And Sky Command, thank you for kicking this off. Holy crap. Kind of flying in IFR right now. Oh, you spawned in cold and dark, did you? That's okay, because I'm going to be doing a full stop here. I got to take a pee break. You're in a building? How did you spawn in a building? That's really weird. Yeah, that's not one of the words this goes to. That would be pretty funny though. You're trying to find it. I don't think I have anything P related actually. Looking for Easter. Oh yeah, I figured that. Oh, you have the Orbic scenery. Nice. So what we're talking about, I have some Easter eggs hidden that they're different words that trigger an audio response. And one of the words was found that I had totally forgot that I had put in there earlier. And so I just picked some random words. So whenever people say them in chat, it triggers an audio response. One of them that was discovered that I totally forgot about was the word fart. Someone typed fart in chat. And when I heard the response, I'm like, wait a minute, where did that even come from? All right, so a couple things while I'm coming up on this airport. I will be flying by the runway since we got a 17 knot tailwind. This coming Saturday, I'll be doing a birthday stream. I'm gonna be 54 years old on Thursday, so I'm gonna do a birthday stream. I'll be working on the flight plan for that today and get it posted out there for everyone. And then my next series after we finish the Connections tour is going to be a Battle of Britain, kind of a historical tour using Spitfires. So a big, huge thanks to Dougal McTavish and Captain Spitfire for helping me with the flight plans for this and with the historical information. Okay, enjoy your lurk. Be safe on the way to the store, my friend. So thank you for Dougal McTavish and Captain Spitfire for both the flight plans and get me some historical information about the Battle of Britain. Moridwan, thank you so much for the follow, Moridwan. That's a tough name to say. Falco, what's happening, man? How are you doing? Yeah, we've raided you a couple times. What's going on, Falco? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Yeah, Falco Fist of Fury is another flight sim streamer. I think I've rated Falco twice that I can remember. Good to see you. Good to have you in the channel too. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. I was thinking that was you. So I'm going to slow down now, lose some altitude. We're flying in IFR conditions. A little bit foggy out here. So if you'd like to fly along, everyone is always welcome to fly along. So Maury, we're going to be stopping right here at PADK so I can take a pee break and refill my water. And then from there, we'll head over to PAAK, Papa Alpha Alpha Kilo. So we're going to go from Papa Alpha Delta Kilo to Papa Alpha Alpha Kilo. Sorry about that. I had my eyes off of the stream for a little while. So yeah, if you'd like to load in, now's a really good time to go ahead and load in. All right, I see the runway. Snow covered right now. And everyone's welcome to load in. There's no requirement to fly along with me. No rules, just flight. Fly what you want to and fly how you want to. Deep Dish Dave, what's going on, dude? How are you doing? Deep Dish Dave is another flight sim streamer, friend of the community here. Also a pizza maker extraordinaire. I'd love to try one of his pizzas one day. Good to see you, Deep Dish Dave. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, every time Deep Dish Dave comes in, like I get like almost instant hunger. I love pizza. Pizza is one of my favorites. Oh yeah. But seriously, Falco, I have had people do that. I have had people fly by and buzz me at Mach speed in the Dark Star. And so when I say fly what you want to and how you want to, I mean that in all seriousness. I've had people do aerobatics in front of my plane, buzz me. It doesn't affect me at all. I love it. So fly what you want to and fly how you want to. And I mean that with all sincerity. We all are lovers of flight and flying, and I just want you to be happy flying what you want to and however you want to. So please feel free to jump in and do it. It really is, dude. I used to be a variety streamer. So I streamed for over a year. I streamed all sorts of any and everything. And then I discovered Microsoft Flight Sim from another streamer who was a friend of the community. And I have not looked back. I have not played another thing since I discovered Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm in love with it. Doing good so far. Just had a meeting with your accountant, so glad it's over with for sure. Wish I had some pizza to give y'all. A guarantee you'll love it. If I ever make it up that way, then yes. Yeah, Dryson, apparently there is still snow in Alaska. Of course, it could just be, you know, Microsoft Flight Sim. I have less than 500 hours in it. Last time I checked. Close to 500, but less than 500 if I'm not mistaken, and I could be. Oh yeah, Super Typhon, me too. So like I used to watch, I mean literally, y'all are gonna laugh. I was an Animal Crossing streamer. I totally streamed Animal Crossing. In fact, my high, before I was a flight sim streamer, my highest average viewer per stream was 15 viewers per stream over a month. And it was when I was a Animal Crossing streamer. You started streaming the Long Dark. I had the Long Dark. I just could not get into the Long Dark. I had a hard time getting into the Long Dark. So I did like Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Ori and the Blind Forest, Hollow Knight, puzzle platformers, stuff like that. Yeah, Cajun, what's up, man? Yeah, it is some amazing graphics for sure. How you doing, Cajun? Good to see you again, my friend. So I'm slipstreaming down just to lose some altitude really quick. Outside of Microsoft Flight Sim VR chat. Oh, is it really? Okay. Yeah, so the Long Dark, I just had a hard time really getting into it. I mean, it's a cool game and it's a cool concept, but I just had a hard time getting into it. Oh, crap. This landing is going to absolutely suck. Yep. Ugh, sorry about that. That was not a butter landing. That was rough. Speedy, what's up? Welcome back. Good to see you again. How are you doing, my friend? Just so I did it on purpose. Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just pull off the side of the runway. Take a quick pee break, refill my water, and then we'll get back up in the air momentarily. The butter turned to cheese. Yes, yes, it did. Yes, it did. Let's see here. I think I'll taxi up to where everyone else is really quick. So if you would like to fly along, now's a good time to fly. Now's a good time to spawn in so you can fly along. Remember, no rules, just flight. Fly what you want to and fly how you want to. Oh, my park brake was not set. Glad I double checked. All right, I'll be right back. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Don't forget to hit those F's in chat. Oh, you're not bad apart from the heat. Yeah, it's rough over there for you guys. I know. So I'll be right back. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Enjoy some, right now, some chill jazz music. Hit the F's in chat. I'll be right back. Right, I am back. Let's see who is right here at the airport really quick. So we got staff. Looks like John Pookie right there. Several other people loaded in here. So if you would like to fly along, of course, everyone's always welcome to fly. No rules, just flight. Fly what you want to, fly how you want to. Let's get in the air. So we are going to have to taxi back to the left and fly out of runway 05. No. Sorry about that. We'll take off to the left out of runway 23 because we got winds blowing down the runway the other direction. Okay, flaps up. Back inside the plane. Part brake off. You're getting invites to grind. What? All right, so I'm just gonna make a left turn here. Really can't see the runway good at all. And I'm gonna go ahead and take off. I think I'm crossing the run. Yeah, well, that was a big mistake. We survived. We survived though. How about that bush takeoff, right? Gonna buzz the tower.
Hello.
The tower just called me. Oh, lurking for a meeting, no problem. Thank you for the lurk. The tower just called me. Hey, we have a number for you to call. Coffee has been spilt. Oh no, you spilt your coffee? I hope you didn't spill it on your computer. Oh, you just did a Top Gun reference. I am so sorry. I watched the old Top Gun about a month or so ago, the original, and I have not seen the new one yet. So I apologize if I missed some Top Gun references, y'all. Forgive my noobness on as far as that goes. There we go. I'm gonna go with a 2 trim. And now we'll fly at 72-degree heading for 90 nautical miles to our final airport. Oh no, Staff, you CTD, dang. Dude, you just got in. Welcome back, Okendu. Hope you had a good trip to the store. So I am flying the 172X mod by WB Sim. This is what's called the very near study level. And I absolutely love it. Y'all know that I'm a huge fan. I love flying the 172. And this just adds another level of realism to this plane. And I'm very thankful to them for gifting me a copy of it. Pre-release coffee. Coffee. I got coffee on my mind. Pre-released coffee. That's before you pee. That's when you gotta pee, but you haven't peed yet. That's pre-released coffee. I've got the RV-14 and I just can't. MP Stacks, so it's not available to the public yet, but if you want to know when it's going to be available and for updates, exclamation 172 will get you their Discord. That's right now. That's where they're making all their announcements, is on their Discord. So there's a link to their Discord right there, MP. Yeah, I've seen some people fly the RV-14. It looks really great. But I'm just too big of a fan of this plane to change right now. I'm too old to make changes like that in my life. RV-14's better than the Kodiak, but it's not as big as the Kodiak, is it? I mean, are they even in the same class? Yeah, I've got it. Okay, dude. I have never flown it. There's so many planes that I've bought that I've never flown just because I love this plane so much. So if I was to rank the planes that I own, the 172's on the top of the list, and then next would be the Kit Fox. I really, really love the Kit Fox. And then it's kind of I guess just a tie between all the other planes I've flown. I'm going to change the weather just because I hate seeing just snow everywhere. There's really no scenery except just snow. So I'm going to change. Whoa. Okay. There we go. Ice, I should have said, because now I see a lot of water. So I'm going to go few clouds, and we'll just go with this. I just don't like everything being whited out. I mean, I fly Microsoft Flight Sim, and a lot of you guys are flight simmers for the scenery, and all white isn't very scenic, right? Yeah, it looks a lot better. Looks a lot better. So we are on our last leg of this flight. We're getting close to Alaska, y'all. I was just checking. It's going to still take us a couple weeks to get to our final destination, and that works out good because that'll give me time to work on my Battle of Britain series. You got a meeting in 15 minutes, so you'll be going silent for a while. Hope to be able to land, though. Okay, no problem, Discos, dude. Thank you for still flying along, dude. Oh, dang, it's 35 Celsius in your room? That's hot. Do you have a fan or anything? Please tell me you got a fan or something in your room to help cool you off. No fan. Wow. Man, that's pretty rough to be that hot and no fan. Please take care. Get a rag or a towel or something and soak it in water and put it on the back of your neck. That helps a lot. It's not unusual where I live to have that kind of temperature outside. Now we have really good air conditioner, but where I live, it's not unusual to have that sort of temperature outside. So I'm familiar with how to keep cool. But man, yeah, take care, because I know you guys aren't familiar with that kind of hotness. Yeah, there you go, Merides. Yeah, do what Merides said exactly. Oh, I love the coloring on that mountain right there. Well, that's actually a volcano. That's the Great Sitkin volcano is the name of that. The Great Sitkin volcano right there. Oh yeah, you struggle when it's 30 degrees Celsius. You took a walk in your local park and was covered in sweat and you smelled so bad. I totally understand. I'm gonna fly over here to the volcano. I probably won't fly up to the top of it because it looks like it's got snow rendered on it. So there's not gonna be a whole lot of detail because of the snow that's rendered, you know, from the photogrammetry. Or from the mapping. But I would like to get a closer look at it though. Plus we have some extra time. So for Friday night stream, when I stream Friday nights, usually I do something unusual. I don't really know what I'm going to do for Friday night. We may just do a normal stream Friday evening because Saturday is going to be my birthday celebration stream. So we'll see. I'll be working on that this afternoon and tomorrow afternoon, and I'll be posting that on all the social medias and on the flight sim calendar, the forum calendar. And then next week will be my last week on this schedule, on my Monday, Tuesday, Saturday morning, and then Friday evening schedule. Unfortunately, my work schedule at work is changing. The semester ends next week, so I'll have to work all day, 5 days a week. And then my schedule's going to change, but I haven't really taken the time to look at the calendar and come up with a new streaming schedule, but I will, and I'll get that posted as well. But next week is going to be my normal schedule, but just the week after that, I'll be on a different schedule. We'll see. I'll post it and keep y'all updated. This is a really neat valley, and it's going to end in a dead end at the mountain here. So my intentions were not to fly over the mountain, but I'm about to fly over the mountain. Or the volcano. All right, I may have to do a circle a couple times to climb enough to make it over. So I'm going to fly over to one edge of this valley, and then I'll do a couple circles as we climb, or as I climb. Still no response from Navigraph? What kind of issue were you having with Navigraph? I've got Navigraph, and I need to reinstall it in my community folder. I lost it when I lost all the other stuff in my community folder a while back. I need to reinstall it. I'm Smokey. Welcome in. Thank you for joining in. You're in a Minecraft server and you decided you're going to build the British airship R101 because you loathe yourself. That sounds like an amazing project. You're the one that did the Titanic too, right? Wasn't it you that did the Titanic? Oh, Stoner Blunt with a more decent name. No problem, I'm Smokey. How are you? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Yeah, I was thinking that was you, Staff. Well, dude, it ought to be pretty amazing then. If it's anything like the Titanic was, then you'll do an amazing job. But gosh, you've got to have a ton of patience to be able to do that. Okay, so I'm going to fly over this side of the volcano. and then we'll continue our journey. "232 meters long." Oh, wow. 200 meters high? Dang. Wow. All right, so I'm done with the volcano, and I will head after we leave the volcano. Well, actually, I can leave it now. Head to the right to intercept the magenta line on my flight path. Hey, what's up, bowl of cornflakes? How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. You know what? I may eat cornflakes for lunch. Seeing your name kind of made me want cornflakes. So I may have cornflakes for lunch. Welcome on in. Good day to you, my friend. Hope you're well. Sounds like a good plan. I grilled some pork chops Sunday afternoon, and that's what we're gonna eat on at night for the next couple days. But I was trying to think of what I wanted for lunch, because I really didn't want a pork chop at lunch and then one at supper time too. So that'll work out good. I think I'll do cereal. Nothing like cereal for lunch, right? Oh, I love cereal. Yeah. So I think we got Frosted Flakes. I know we don't have regular corn flakes. We have Frosted Flakes. So that's going to be my plan. There's never a bad time for cereal. No, there's not. All right, so a couple little islands scattered here and there, mostly over the Pacific for a little while again. And then once we do get over the next island, we'll be following that island all the way in to the last airport of the day. But we still got a long ways to go. We're probably 50 or 60. No, we're more than that. 40, 50. Yeah, we're about 60 nautical miles away. Firebird 911, what's going on? How are you doing? Thank you, Firebird 911, for the follow. I appreciate that. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Hope you are well. Thank you for the follow. If you would like to fly along, everyone's always welcome to fly along with me anytime I'm in Microsoft Flight Simulator, whether or not I'm streaming. How are you? Good to see you. Very well, sir. Thank you for flying with us. Oh, you're very welcome, Firebird. Are you flying along too? I love group flights. In fact, that's probably not right now. Okay, no problem. No problem. That's a large part of why I love Microsoft Flight Simulator so much, is the interactivity with the community, that we can fly with others. Oh, you met with the viewers in the chat. No problem, Firebird. Yeah, I love interacting with chat, and I love flying along with other people. So a busy chat and a busy group flight really gives me a lot of energy. So thank y'all for being here also. And we're also coming up on my 2-year stream anniversary. I started streaming September 9th of 2020. So we're coming up in a couple months on my stream anniversary, 2 years. Starflies, what's up? Oh, it is. It really is, Starflies. Thank you for your first time chat, and thank you for being here. Starflies is another flight sim streamer, right? Aren't you? You're a streamer, correct? Starflies is another flight sim streamer, good friend, amazing streamer. I think we've rated you, maybe. Let me give Starflies a shout out really quick. Come on, shout out button, work for me here. There we go. Yeah, they're a streamer. Oh, she's also a flight instructor. Are you really? I didn't realize that. Thank you, Cajun. So I'm going to be doing a 2-year celebration stream. I do follow you. There we go. I wasn't sure if I followed you or not, but I already do follow you. Didn't realize you were a flight instructor too. So we'll be doing a 2-year celebration stream. We might even combine that with a 2,000 follower celebration stream. The way the followers are going, I very well likely may have 2,000 followers by then. So what an awesome way just to combine the two. Oh man, really? Starflies, I fly external about 50% of the time. So if you fuss about that, you're going to be doing some fussing. So I am not a pilot in real life. I am somewhat of a student pilot. I decided that I wanted to go after my private pilot's license, but then reality hit me about how much it's going to cost. So I bought the King School ground school, and I'm slowly working through ground school and paying off some debt. And one day I'll start flight lessons. But yeah, so I'm not a pilot in real life. I'm learning things very slowly. And that's a little bit about me. It's really awesome having you in my channel. Thank you, Starflies. Firebird 911, are you a streamer? One thing I do is I love to show negative. Okay. I love people. Savage Cabbage, awesome flyby there. I love people, and I love to shout out other streamers. So I love to support other streamers as well. So if you're a streamer and I have not shouted you out, please don't hesitate to let me know so I can give you a proper shout out. Really? Starflies, I'm gonna have to, what days and times do you stream, Starflies? Because although I follow you, I don't remember seeing you live. So let me know so I can jump in one of your streams. Speaking of external view, flying along with us, we got Frick Brick, Selton Wright, Blue Spears, right there. Savage Cabbage, flying along as well. I'm Smokey, Rat Hole, Crunch, Dale Pix, and Disco Stew all flying along. And so Savage Cabbage is kind of demonstrating. Oh, okay, Starflies. I was wondering because I can't remember ever seeing you live, but I do follow you. So yeah, I got to check out one of your streams once you start back. You stalled and crashed? No. So Savage Cabbage there was demonstrating my no rules, just flight slogan here. I have a slogan on my channel: no rules, just fly. Fly what you want to and fly how you want to. Oh, Rat Hole. So, okay. So Rat Hole must be stuck at the last airport. Oh, no, your battery died. No, the F-18 cannot mimic the pace of the Cessna. You're correct. I've had people try that before. It's going to be 43 meters wide, too. Holy crap, Staff. That's huge. That is huge. But yeah, our normal everyday life has a way of interrupting our streams, and I really, really was dreading my fall schedule, because the spring and summer have been such an awesome time for the channel here, being able to stream on Monday and Tuesday mornings. So I know that I'll keep the Friday evening and the Saturday morning still, but I just don't know about the rest of the days now that I'll be in the fall. But hopefully in the spring all over again, I'll be able to flip back to this schedule. Quared, I can't believe that you actually said you'd love to fly even a 172. Yes, it is Starfly. So Starflies, what do you fly? Junkie, what's happening, man? How are you doing? Junkie Aviation, the leader of the Flight Sim Thunderbirds. I am also a member of the Thunderbirds. I am Scruffy Tam, Thunderbird number 8, your narrator. Let me give the Thunderbirds a shout out. Devil Dude, what's happening? How are you doing? So there's a shout out for the Flight Sim Thunderbirds. If you don't follow us, go follow the Flight Sim Thunderbirds. Junkie promises we'll start back streaming soon. Streaming some practices. I'm looking forward to that. I ignored your chef's gifts comment. I didn't ignore it, but I appreciate the compliments, but I don't compliment myself. What's up, Lena? How are you doing? Lena, give me just a minute and I'm going to shout you out too. Devil Dude, thank you for the socks command. So Devil Dude has requested my socks of the day. So my socks of the day, on the right foot, I've got my blue socks with snowflakes on them. On the left foot, because I always try to keep at least one sock themed to where we're flying. The left foot is a yellow submarine sock. So yellow submarines on one foot, snowflakes on the other. Those are my socks of the day. Thank you for that. So Lena NDA is another streamer as well. I've been trying to get her to do a Flight Sim stream. She's one of the ones I was talking about earlier that I've tried to convince to fly in Microsoft Flight Sim on stream. She just won't do it, but she's the better half of Arch NDA. Many of y'all know Arch NDA, tower controller on Twitch. And Captain Arash, I agree with you 100%. If I have the money to buy a single plane, I would go with a C-172, no doubt at all. And actually the A5, the Icon would be good as well. There's a guy on our lake here in my town who is an Icon. I think he's an Icon dealer, but I know he flies to the lake and taxis right up his ramp to his house. But if I'm not mistaken, I saw an article where he's an Icon dealer as well. Lena owns the Phoenix A320. Yeah, she needs to fly it on stream though. You teach in a variety of small 2-seat planes. At the moment, it'll be a Aeropract A22. Oh, cool, Starflies. Oh gosh, yeah, Lena, the uninstall reinstall takes forever. I've had to do that. I understand. Okay, sorry. I'm like watching chat and I'm flying all over the place. So another thing about me, for those of y'all new, I love to focus on chat, sometimes to the detriment of my flying capabilities. So I'll catch myself looking at chat and talking to you guys. Then next thing I know, I'll look up and I'm about to wing over stall or something. Oh no, I have not seen that Super Typhon. Is it in the MSFS marketplace? Oh, so it is in the marketplace. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you, Starflies. Okay, this land that we're seeing right now is the island where the airport lies for our final destination. So I'm going to climb just a little bit, fly over the island, and it looks like I'm going to fly into runway 34. We're still about 41 nautical miles away. Still a little ways away, but I'm just thinking ahead where I need to land. So what I'm doing, if you're new and you were wondering, oh wait, you're thinking of trying flying in real life with a disabled flying charity called Airability here in the UK. Oh, dude, Speedy, that's awesome, man. That would be really cool being able to fly. Really, really cool, Speedy. And Speedy, I didn't realize until yesterday in Fly Lillo's stream that you're also disabled. So I think it's really, really amazing how Fly Lillo is kind of bringing the disabled community into not only flight simming, but gaming in general, which is totally going to change life for you guys and entertainment for you guys. Costello, what's up? How are you doing? Good to see you again. Welcome on in. We are doing fantastic. I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing really, really well. So we got CMT Cardoso has joined us. Welcome on in. We got Savage Cabbage. We got Crunch, Freight Break, Blue Spears, Dale Picks, Disco Stew. Also, John Pookie still hanging out with us. And then on the backside, we got Rat Hole. Well, that's right. Rat Hole, I think, stuck at the airport back there. And then I'm Smokey, flying along also. You got a busy week of vacation. Hey, that's nice. You know, sometimes after vacation's over, you just need a break from vacationing. I mean, that's what I found. Like sometimes we're so busy during vacation that you really need a second week to recover from vacation. Are you racing back now in an Arrow? No problem, Rat Hole. I figured, well, that's right. You said you had something you were going to do. No worries. Oh, you've been a gamer since the 60s, started on a Commodore 64. Wow. That's really cool. I had a buddy, oh, the 80s. Okay. I had a buddy that had a Commodore 64. Used to go over to his house and play games on his Commodore. Really, really cool. And back then, you kind of had to have money to have a computer. Nice.
Stream on, stream on.
Viper, welcome back.
Stream because I came back to you.
Thank you for the unlurk message. Appreciate that. $50 nautical miles to do a 180. Dang. You still have 5 of them? Wow. Dang. Oh, that's okay, Viper. No worries, man. So, Speedy, do you stream? Oh, looks like you do, and I follow you. I didn't realize I followed you already. Okay. Looks like I already follow you. Didn't know that. There's so many people that I follow that I can't keep up with who I do follow. So Speedy 69691 is another streamer as well. Viper is gonna stream tonight. Okay. Viper, I will try to lurk there since I'll be teaching tonight, but I'll try to lurk. You'll be starting stream soon. Nice. So if any of you guys, and Speedy, this goes for you too. I think it'd be a really good topic to have you on my podcast. I'm gonna restart my podcast. My podcast initially was when my channel was much smaller and it was just gonna be me just kind of talking because I didn't really have a large following of people to pull from to interview and stuff. So if you're interested in being on my podcast, go to my Discord, and I've got a channel for podcast. Just go on there and say, like, I'd like to be a guest or something like that. And very soon, probably in the next couple weeks, I'm going to start recording my 3rd podcast. But if you're interested in hearing my first 2 podcasts, type in !podcast, and that'll get you the link to my first podcast, which was all about me. And then my second podcast was a true crime podcast. But I found the true crime stuff just way, way too labor intensive. I didn't really have the time to research to do a true crime type podcast. Starflies, I teach automotive technology. I teach students how to fix and repair automobiles. So I was a technician on Chevrolet, Mazda, and General Motors vehicles for 14 years. And then I was the service manager at a Chevrolet Cadillac dealership for 14 years after that. And I finally decided I was too old to be laying under dashes and bending over vehicles, and decided to become an instructor, and now I teach. Thank you, Cajun, for that. Yeah, so Starflies, you'll appreciate this. In 1994, I was 19, I think it was, 1994. I decided I wanted to go for my private pilot's license. A neighbor 2 doors up from where I lived growing up was a CFI. Known him for years. Oh, I would love a torque on planes, Starflies. So a neighbor 2 doors up was a pilot and a CFI for years and years. He was an older gentleman. So I talked to him about getting my PPL, and he said, sure, I'll teach you how to do it. So on my first flight, I got sick as a dog. I mean, like, literally, we pushed open the window in the plane and I puked out the plane flying. The rest of the day I was sick. And I never went back for my, I literally, I really did. I peeked out the window. I never went back for any more flight lessons. Although he tried to tell me that I would eventually get over the air sickness, but I just felt so sick that I never continued my pursuit until now. Oh man, I barfed out the window. I felt so bad because when we got back to the airport, I told him to let me get a hose and wash it off, but he said no, he'd clean it up. But I was young and naive. I thought all planes had barf bags, so I asked him if the plane had a barf bag, and it didn't. I know, right, Viper? Exactly. And man, I see these people on TikTok with planes that are like polished metal, and just wonder how much time do they spend washing their planes to keep them so shiny with the polished metal. And one guy that I saw, he had like a pressurized some kind of container that he would hit part of the plane, then he'd wash it with a rag, then wipe it again with a rag. But it was a beautiful plane. He should have had a emesis bag with him. That's on him for not bringing any. Man. But looking back, I should have stuck with it. That's one regret in my life that I really do regret, is not sticking with pursuing my private pilot's license. Because who knows where I'd be now. A better barf bag. Yeah, they actually, I'm going to buy some before I go out on my next flight. Once I'm ready to fly, I am going to buy some of those barf bags. And the guy that I talked to earlier in the year or last year, whenever it was, about flight lessons, he said that it took him up to almost hour 40 before he stopped getting airsick. Viper, that's a hilarious review. That's awesome. Yeah, Costello, we're on East US now. And we're getting close to the final destination. We're probably 25 or so nautical miles away from our final destination. Show you where we're at. So here's where we are right here. Final airport of the day is right here. Papa Alpha Alpha Kilo, because I do need to get ready to head to work. So we'll fly in here, fly into runway 34. We do have a direct crosswind, but it is kind of it's a quartering crosswind. So we need to fly into runway 34. Yeah, thank you, Costella. I mean, you're totally welcome to come fly with us, but it's going to be kind of a short flight before we land. Yeah, sorry, Costella. I'll be back Friday night. And then Saturday morning, I'll be doing my birthday stream Saturday morning for a while. It'll be probably a 6-hour stream Saturday. Hey, Dougal, what's happening, man? How are you doing? Oh, you had a big storm? No worries, my friend. How's things going for you? Good to see you. Dougal McTavish is a member of the Shadow Display team. And Dougal is also one of the people that has helped me tremendously with my Battle of Britain flight plan that I'll be doing after I'm through with the Connections tour here. Let me give the Shadow Display team a shout out. There's a shout out for the Shadow Display team. Y'all go follow the Shadow Display team. I know a lot of people are familiar with them. They do amazing things, mostly in DCS, but once a week, I think it is, they are in Microsoft Flight Sim. Steve Solo and the team. Someone doing a little formation flying with me there. What was that? I couldn't tell what kind of. Oh, that was the dark. Okay, that's the Halo. What's the name of the Pelican? The Pelican. I thought it looked like the Pelican. I wasn't really sure. Hard to tell. Chupacabra. It looks that way, Viper. Master Chief flying along. What's up, Dryson? Welcome back. Let me just tell y'all how nice of an instructor I am. So our semester ends August 1st, which is a Monday. Why the school would have made a Monday the last day of the semester is beyond me. But basically my students would have just come in Monday, August 1st, and taken their final exam and then left. And so rather than have them come in on Monday, I told them we could make this coming Monday their final day. Yeah, it's the last day of classes. Monday, August the 1st is the last day of summer classes. So I teach just one class. I teach 4 nights a week, or I teach 4 days a week, but it's a different class each day. So each class just meets 1 day a week. So I told my class last night that if they wanted to, we could make next week the last week instead of them coming in just for 1 day, taking their final and leaving. So they all agreed. Somebody has a case of the Mondays. Exactly. But they all agreed. I still have to go into work on Monday, but at least that keeps them from having to do so. But they were really awesome. I gave them the choice. I said, look, I want y'all to vote or decide amongst yourselves if you want August 1st to be your last day of class or the next Monday, this upcoming Monday, to be your last day of class. And they couldn't choose. They could not decide amongst themselves, so they left it up to me. And I said, well, if you're asking me, I still have to be here. But I think if I was a student, I'd rather be done on Monday. And I've said it a bunch of times, I really feel like streaming has made me a much better instructor. And I feel like being an instructor has made me a better streamer too, because I'm more comfortable talking to strangers on stream and doing like a podcast and stuff like that because because I am an instructor and I stand in front of people that I don't know at the beginning of each semester, and I meet parents and students that I don't know on a regular basis. And then I feel like streaming makes me a better instructor because I can relate better with my students. My students love that I'm a streamer. They think it's really cool. I'm gonna tell you something, Viper. What Two-Tone Murphy said yesterday really struck me, because I'm gonna be honest with everybody here. I had set a goal for myself at the beginning of the year that I wanted to be partner eligible by the end of June. And it really bothered me that I didn't hit that goal, but that's okay, because it's okay. So after Two-Tone Murphy's stream yesterday, I have turned off. I can't see how many viewers I have anymore. I'm not going to focus on it. Because you become so, and not that I become focused on the numbers and not on the people, but I want to focus on the people. Yeah, I'll get there eventually, and it's not a big deal. I've gotten over that. But yeah, I want to focus on the people and not the number. So I have turned off where I can see the number of viewers I have. Yeah, okay, dude, because we sometimes, and I've heard you do the same thing, sometimes we focus so much on the numbers that we lose sight and we become discouraged. So yeah, exactly, Starflies. It whatever happens. And I don't like to talk about that on chat, on stream anyways. I don't like talking about it on stream because I don't want anyone feeling like they're just a number. So anyways, I'm done talking about it. Right, yeah, I totally get that, Super Typhon. Totally get that. And I've lost some of my original Viper, thank you for the 200 biddies. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know what you meant, 50,000. Oh, dude, Staff, you add so much, man. I mean, you really do. You add a lot to the community because me and you relate so much with different things. And that's what I love. I mean, I love streaming because I meet so many people. Where is the airport? It is right. I don't know the name of the island. I don't see a name for the island actually, but it's not too far away at all. It's right where everybody is. You're not seeing anything on your map? Really? It's I can show you on my map. So here we are right here. And then there's the airport right there. There you go. Yeah, and you can hit where as well. Oh, and I love it. Everybody brings their own unique thing to streams. Everybody brings their own unique thing to streams, and that's what I love about streaming. Oh, Blue Spear has landed. But yeah, I've got people, when I first started streaming, I've got people that that said, if you start growing, then you know, I won't be back, and they haven't been back. And that's cool. I mean, to each their own. The Spitfire's worse than a jet dropping out of the sky. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start spending some more time in a Spitfire, since that's what my next series is gonna be, is flying Spitfire. So I've gotta start getting used to it. I know Rhino can do it. Really, it's not, but it's cool. I mean, it's cool. I get it. Exactly, Starflies. That's all I care either. I mean, I am me. I am me. What you see here, if you go to Flight Sim Expo, I'm going to be the same person at FS Expo. I'm going to be the same person at Triple Tree when Okendu and I met. I'm Scruffy. I'm me wherever I am. I'm not going to put on a show just as you know, for whatever reason. I'm just like you said, Starflies. I'm true to myself. I am me, and if you don't like me, I'm sorry. It's just the way I am. I'm like this in real life and on stream and at work. Right? I'm a big old teddy bear. Some nice chill jazz music as we come up on the final airport here. Yeah, Okendu, I need to look at it too, see what's going on. Excuse me. Okendu, I don't think we've talked about this. Are you planning on going to Flight Sim Expo next year? Which I know it's close to a year away, a little bit less, but I'm just wondering. Hey, adorable trooper, what's going on? How are you? Welcome back in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Okay, awesome. Good deal. Good deal. Excuse me. Has it been that long already? It's been about 2 months. Dang, time flies. It seems like I've seen you since 2 months, but yeah, time flies. Hope you're doing well, trooper. Hope everything's been okay with you. I wonder if Disco Stew's still in his meeting, because he is totally overshooting the airport. At least it looks like he is. Oh yeah, totally is. Oh yeah. I totally remember. Yeah. So was that wasn't the last time you were here though, right, adorable trooper? You've been here since then, I think. Flubbed Arrows, welcome in. Flubbed Arrows, if you're with us, I'm not sure if Flubbed Arrows just happened to spawn in right here, or if you're actually flying along with us. Welcome on in if you are with us. if you ever go back to office, you demand a 34-inch. Oh, you had a few entrance exams, so unable to view your streams. Dude, I totally understand. No worries at all. No reason to. You don't have to explain why. I totally understand. Life gets in the way. In March or February or March of last year, I just stopped streaming for a little while just because I had some health problems. I had a one of my family members was having some issues, so I took some time to help them get through some problems. But yeah, life happens. I totally understand. Oh, all Triple Tree events are done for the year? Oh, I'm sure they'll get back cranking in the spring though. Excuse me. Coming in on final and it's 747 on the opposite side of the runway. Yeah, so the way the winds are right now, it's almost a direct crosswind, but the wind is blowing just slightly left front quarter. And so that's why I'm flying into runway 34. Yeah, dude, I totally need to make it to the Jonal. There just wasn't enough time for me to plan it. And it seems like I had something else. Going on that weekend too, is why I couldn't make it. But yeah, from what I've seen on TikTok and other videos, it is absolutely crazy. Yeah, that's what it was. I went out of town. I knew there was something. I just couldn't remember exactly what it was. All right, I'm gonna have to do a little slipping to lose some altitude. I've got it at idle on full flaps, but I'm still not losing altitude quick enough. So let's do a little slipping here. Oh, you've been disabled your whole life and you use walking sticks to get around. Speedy, would you be willing to be a guest on a podcast? I mean, it'll be a while. Yeah, sometimes you just got to slip it in. Yes, you do. It'll be a while before I'm ready to have you on as a guest. Yeah, of course you can think about it because it'll be a while. I've got a lot of other people already lined up, but I would love to have you as a guest, and I think that'll be a good platform for you to talk about what you do. And then streaming as well, and then Fly Lilo. I need to talk to Fly Lilo too. A lot of other places to slip it in. Yeah, I was gonna let that comment rest. All right, here we come. A little off center. I got to straighten it up here. Oh, I know. I know you weren't. Oh, good Lord. What am I doing? What am I doing? Well, dang it. I have pogoed. Oh, no, not a 3. I landed 3 times that time. Good Lord. My landings today have not been on point. Sorry about that. You're out. No problem, Dale Picks. Thank you for being here. Thank you for flying along. I'll be back Friday evening, Dale Picks. Hope you can join. That wasn't bad. If I could have done the flare a little bit better. I should have flared it a little bit better. I think I pushed in on the push forward on the yoke a little too soon, and that caused me to bounce. Oh, also, I have updated my livery in flightsim.to. So if once the 172X mod does release for sale, if you get it, it's not compatible with my old livery. So I updated the livery in flightsim.to for the 172, and it's cross compatible. So it will work with the non 172X mod, but then when you get the 172X mod, you won't have any issues with it. All right, I'm going to go to drone view. Let's get some shots, see some people flying in. Oh, looks like everybody's on the ground already. Is everybody already on the ground? Yep, okay. Well, I'll just get a couple screenshots then. Stick around, don't leave yet. Please stick around for the raid. I already got a raid target in mind if they're still streaming. Yes, they're still streaming. Oh, this is a beautiful place for a screenshot with the mountains in the background too. Very nice. You always forget to raid. Raiding is a good way to grow your channel when you first start as a streamer. So my recommendations, if you're a smaller streamer or you're just getting started streaming, make sure that you raid somebody with 10 viewers or less. That was my threshold, was 10 viewers or less. And that's a good way to meet new people. A lot of times if you raid, oh, me too, Dippo. So usually when I raid and run. But when you raid, don't raid someone that's way bigger than you are, because you're probably going to get lost in the raid, in their chat, and they may totally miss it. It's happened to me before. I raided someone one time and totally got lost. Anyways, let's raid Gadget. We're going to raid Gadget FPV today. I don't know that I've ever raided Gadget. Gadget is a member of the community here and a great guy. Wald, one day I will, W old. But for now, I'm gonna finish. What? Are you serious? Oh, I was gonna say. Oh, dang, Viper. Asking for a dad joke? Yes, I will. But Gadget FPV is a great guy, good member of the community. I really enjoy his streams. Let me give you some raid messages. So if you're a sub, this is your raid message. Copy and paste that once we get over there. If you're not a sub, that's perfectly fine. Subs are always appreciated, but never expected. So once we get over there, post that raid message if you're not a sub. Y'all, I'll be back Friday evening for some sort of plan we'll do Friday evening. I don't know at this point what that's going to look like. W old, thank you for the follow. W old, I will be doing a Battle of Britain flight plan that's going to take us to a lot of the airports that were involved in the battle. All the airports, all the airfields in the Battle of Britain. We'll be over there. So anyways, Friday evenings we'll do something. Saturday is going to be my birthday celebration stream. My birthday's Thursday. So Saturday we'll do a long stream over from my local airport to Disney World in Orlando. where we'll see some fireworks right towards the end of stream. I'm really looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing y'all mostly. Stick around for the raid. I wish you happy flying, safe landings. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Have a wonderful rest of your week. I forgot to thank everybody for what they did. Oh well, see y'all next time. Sorry.